Alright, guys, let's talk about some Doomsday real quick. When you're first starting out on your Doomsday conquest, this is season 2 that I'm in right now. So, when you're first starting out, the goal is for on these small tiles, which is the level 1 through level 4, is to just get as many of the virus samples that you can. And you would get that by getting cactus, you get that by getting the wood, and you get that by getting every now and then you'll find a level 5 wheat farm. I can't see one right now. Anyways, so the biggest goal is production facilities. The reason why is because the later on you get into Doomsday, the more materials it takes to upgrade your buildings. So right now it only takes 2,500, but on this one, that's level 7 already, it takes 43,000 composite materials. And it takes a long time to produce that if you don't have your production up. So you really want to upgrade your production facilities, and you really want to be able to produce materials fast. By producing materials, I mean you go into production where it's splitting it from an infected material to a usable resource and then your virus samples. These show what their each individual land plot it produces per hour. You have to hit harvest to harvest it, and it harvests infected resources. So my mineral deposits does 750 iron per hour right now because I only have 2 of them. My waste farm is 4250. So the higher the land plot is, like this one, if I want to go to see that one, I just touch it, the more resources it'll produce. So this one is producing 450 an hour. Shows the influence value, and shows the infection intensity, and shows my current immunity is 501 and the infection intensity is 200, so I'm not going to suffer for any infection. Versus this one, only 100 an hour, 450 an hour. So there's a big difference in production between even a level 2, which is 300, level 4 is 450. So the goal is to get to level 12 tiles as fast as you can. Level 12 is located right around here. All these empty tiles are level 12. That gives the most points for all of Doomsday. And we'll discuss that later on. But these resources, this one gives you 1,200 an hour when you finally get up there to level 12. So the goal is to just get to the maximum of this sand area, which is level 4. And then after you can take level 5, then you'll go over here to the Alliance Center 2 area, and you'll start taking these. I can't get there yet. I'm still at 3.18%. That's because I need to upgrade my virus some more. As soon as I get there, then I'll start taking these, and I'll drop. See the 600 an hour versus the level 4 is 450 an hour. And I'm going to drop, whenever I can get to Alliance Center 2, I'm going to come over here to my territories, and I'm going to drop every single territory that I own in Alliance Center 1 property. So when I can take a level 6 and level 5, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to drop every single level that is below 5 and 6. My goal is to not have my main base have any property, have any territories by my Alliance Center 1. I want that to be my farms to be occupying it, so that I don't have to be worrying about when I drop tiles with my main if I'm going to open up spaces for the enemies to teleport to. when you upgrade and you get your specialty points up, you're going to unlock specialty points that you can use. You want to focus on production. You want to get this so you can add another processing queue. So that's going to add 2 times the amount of resources that you can process. So that's going to add twice the amount of upgrading speed that you'll be able to do to be able to upgrade your honor structures. See how if I hit confirm, it takes me right there. After I've unlocked it, then I'm going to go all the way to 3. So on my other account, I have 3. I'll show you that real quick. See, on this account, I have 3. So instead of only being able to do 27,000 an hour, I'm sorry, that's my electricity consumption. Instead of only being able to do however many I can process an hour, on this one, I can do it 3 times. See, each one I'm at 3,400, 3,400, 3,400. So I'll hit stop, stop, stop. I don't want to do all 18,000 right there because that's only on one queue, so I'll split that 18,000. Actually, I need to go to my territory, hit harvest, get me 11,000 more, production, drop that to 10,000, drop that to 10,000, and I got started again. And then I'll go over here to, if I want to find my honor structure that I want to upgrade, I can go over here and scroll to it, try to find it manually, but that usually takes forever. Or I can just go to my Doomsday, see that little view button, just touch view, it takes me directly to it. Let me heal. And then I want to see if I can upgrade it, which I can. What is insufficient resources? You lie. Oh, I don't have electricity. So I can almost take level 5, but not quite with my main because we haven't built any of the other alliance centers yet. Because we're waiting for another, we're going to merge with another alliance. But anyways, on my other account, now that that's going, and I want to upgrade this. So that's the goal. The goal is to get to level 12 tiles the fastest. Actually, that's not level 12. The level 12 is the ones around here. All these are level 12. And the fastest way to do that is to upgrade them the fastest. The fastest way to upgrade is to get those materials producing. If you don't have the materials, you can't occupy them. So we've covered honor structures, we've covered specialty. Don't forget to use your honor increase bonuses when you get them. To get more territories, you need to take higher level tiles because then you'll get the increase cards. And you'll get 1 extra each day of Doomsday that goes on. Don't forget to claim your rewards. Don't worry about your influence ranking. It's going to go up and it's going to go down according to what level tiles that you are taking. And if you take a bunch of level 15 tiles and then you drop them all, your influence ranking is going to go through the floor, but you have to do that in order to get points. That is pretty much how to get started with Doomsday. I would really suggest everybody get through here and buy this Doomsday investment plan. It will really help you to get started in Doomsday. It's $10. gives you specialty privilege, gives you stone, gives you 100,000 composite materials, gives you the regeneration serums for speeding up your troops, healing. Your marching speed is plus 50%. Processing plant production speed is plus 50%. There's a lot of benefits to it for only $10. 100% honor boost. This is what you get every day. So it's pretty nice. So for the very beginning of Doomsday, the key points are take tiles in your area to the maximum that you can. The goal is to get to Alliance Center 2 and Alliance Center 3 areas as fast as you can. When you get out of the Alliance Center 1 area, you drop all tiles around Alliance Center 1. You want to occupy those with only your farm. Then after you get to Alliance Center 2, you want to take as many high-level tiles that you can. I focus on the waste farms. The reason why is because it requires wheat and virus samples to upgrade them. So I'm producing both at the same time so that my Doomsday is sufficient within itself. Like if you do wood and virus samples, then you would have to use your own wheat resources. That's just what I do. So the only materials I ever produce are wheat and iron. I don't do anything else. Oil and wheat are the oil produces the most for composite materials. Wheat and wood produce the same amount. Iron produces least amount for composite materials, but I use iron more than anything, so I do iron and wheat only. That's all I ever do. I will take these tiles for points, but other than that, I won't. So when you go over here and you'll see what you get. So every time you take an unoccupied resource plot, you get stone. And you need stone for everything in Doomsday. So what I'll go through is I'll go through here and I'll take a bunch, and then I'll drop all of them, but the empty spots next to them. And then my empty spot's already there, so then I'll take them all again, and I'll just continuously rake in stone, rake in honor points. I'll just do that over and over and over and over, and while my buildings are upgrading, and then I'm producing, and then as soon as I can get to the next Alliance Center area, which is level 10, then I'm going to drop all those, go over to level 10. So that's for the first step of Doomsday.